basketball? They just signed
White cheesecake.
I think I haven't heard of it. Yeah. Because I know for me,
Let's go this
pretty
side.
much
Why are you smaller?
They probably have a smaller Oh.
student here deserves this moment because of the tremendous amount of work they've done in the last 4 years. This was all to prepare us for the path that we will take going forward. Whether our actions are large or small, the thing we will do will be great. Without the wonderful faculty and staff, the caring parents, and everyone that supported us, none of this would be possible. As we move on with our lives, always remember those who helped us along the ways and give thanks. Welcome to the graduation of the Tonganoxie High School's class of 2025.
At this time, we would like to recognize senior members of the National Honor Society. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. We ask that you hold your applause until all honorees have been announced. Taylor Brents, Noah Carlton, Solomon Carter, Jacob Celine, Elena Edholm, Isabel Ferguson, Alejandro Gardia Torres, Jet Gilmore, Lucy Graveman, Bailey Eigelhart, Wesley Johnson, Harley Miranda, Macy Murray, Aubrey Padfield, Kendall Romero, Emma Schmidt, Owen Schmidt, Kendall Smith, Kayla Thornton, Gray Vanderwide, and Chrislyn Wright. Next, we would like to recognize members of the senior class that have achieved a 4.0 grade point average throughout their high school career. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized, and again, we ask that you hold your applause until all honorees have been announced. Eric Beezer, Noah Carlton, Solomon Carter, Emmett Crookham, Cale Dye, Elena Edholm, Samantha Edmonds, Samuel Farrow, Isabel Ferguson, Jet Gilmore, Lucy Graveman, Bailey Eigelhart, Alexis Johnson, Wesley Johnson, Cole Kessler, Judah Lay, Heather Lieber, Harley Miranda, Macy Murray, Isabel Nickel, Aubrey Padfield, Owen Schmidt, Hannah Seymour, Kendall Smart, Kendall Smith, Kayla Thornton, Gray Vanderwide, Josiah Weatherford, and Chrislyn Wright. The following student has received the prestigious designation of being recognized as a National Merit Finalist, which represents being in the top 1% of students nationally. That student is Solomon Carter.
Career and technical education students gain industry-recognized credentials that allow them to enter the job market prepared to be successful. The following students have completed a technical program while in high school. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Houston Albert, Quincy Caldwell, Pearson Eccles, Jersey Glover, Jaden Golnitz, Tanner Hand, Brooke Hurley, Lindsay King, Kaylee Knipp, Abby Lauderdale, Levi Lindholm, Jose Moreno Jr., Aubrey Padfield, Riley Penner, Maxwell Perry, Cassidy Reiner, Miles Robbins, Kendall Romero, Kendall Smart, Tate Smith, Olivia Stites, Josh Turner, Gray Vanderwide, Mason Woolstenhelm. Our nation is blessed with individuals who choose to serve our country and make a personal sacrifice to defend the United States of America. These individuals have made a choice to protect all of our interests, both domestic and abroad, and they make it possible for us to live our lives the way we choose. Will the students in the graduating class of 2025 that are making this sacrifice for us please stand and be recognized as current and future member of the United States Armed Forces? Eric Beezer, United States Air Force, Braden Fugate, Army, and Chrislyn De La Pena Wright, Navy ROTC. We also want to celebrate and honor all members of the Armed Forces. So I ask any person in this building who has served in any branch to stand and be recognized for their sacrifice and dedication to this great country.
this time, we would like to recognize this year's salutatorian. When I call your name, please join me on stage, Wesley Johnson. Congratulations to our salutatorian. And now, we would like to recognize this year's valedictorian. Please join me on stage, Solomon Carter.
Well, good morning. I'd like to start with a heartfelt thank you to the parents, teachers, and faculty who have helped make today possible. Your dedication, patience, and support have guided us to this moment. I would also like to say congratulations to each of my peers dressed in their cap and gown. This is a day for celebration of you and everything you have accomplished thus far. You have put in the effort to make it this far, and you deserve all the joy that today will bring. Each and every one of you holds the opportunity for a bright future ahead of you. Now, if you'll bear with me, I'd like to share a story. During our freshman year, Mr. Harrell, my debate coach, but someone many of you will also know from his speech classes or the countless other activities he makes possible, gave a lecture towards the end of the semester that really stuck with me. Of course, as a freshman, I was more concerned about what the easiest way to get this assignment done was and what was for lunch. But one major part of the speech he gave kept nagging at my mind. It was about a good friend of his, and in it he described his friend as the most intelligent person he knows, among other praises. And ever since hearing that, I couldn't help but think, what do people think and say about me when I'm not there? And that prompted another question. What do I think about other people when they aren't there? And through this thought process, I finally settled onto a final question. And that was, how do I want people to remember me? And so I'll ask you the same. How do you want people to remember you? Dr. Tonganoxie, an award-winning public speaker and best-selling author, once said, "No one will remember how long you lived or by what you lived. Instead, they will remember how the realization of your idea contributed to humanity and made a difference to the lives of others." When you leave this building, how will people see you? And more importantly, how do you want to be seen? In 5 or 10 years, when someone you know is asked, who is the kindest person you know, the most respectful, the smartest, the greatest, will your name come up? It is the choices you make and the actions you take now that will decide your legacy. As we enter this new chapter of our lives, we have the rare chance to start over somewhere new. So take a moment and ask yourself, how would someone describe me today? Are you happy with that description? Do you think it encompasses everything your full potential could be, reflects everything you want to be? If not, now is the time to change that. The characteristics that will define you are planted by your actions today. Will you wake up early and put in the work necessary to be great? Or will you hit the snooze button and ask later why nothing changed and why you didn't see the results you wanted? Will you perform to the fullest in your career and actively pursue advancement opportunities? Or will you live passively and let those opportunities pass to the next person? Will you be respectful to those around you? Or will you be discourteous and wonder why others treat you the same way? Will you assist those who need help and offer them kindness even when it's inconvenient to you? Or will you walk by and tell yourself that it's not your problem and you simply don't have the time or resources right now? Will you work hard from the beginning to have the grades you want in your classes? Or will you set yourself up for disappointment by expecting your future self to do something you aren't willing to do now? As motivational speaker Fred DeVito bluntly puts it, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So reflect on who you are now and find the path you need to take so that you can wake up and say, I am living my life to its full potential, and I couldn't be prouder of myself. The challenges you have faced leading up to this moment have prepared you and given you the strength to succeed as you enter the world, which means the only thing left to do is to rise to the opportunity and take your life by the reins. So my final questions are these. How do you want to be remembered, and what will you do starting today to become that person? Congratulations again, and thank you.
Thank you, Solomon. Parents, family, and friends, the USD 464 Board of Education, high school staff, and I thank you for being here today to celebrate with us the graduating class of 2025. What an incredible journey these students are about to complete. Reaching this milestone today is no small feat. It requires not only the effort and determination of our graduates, but also the guidance, support, and sacrifices of those around them. Parents, thank you for partnering with us and preparing your child for the future. We could not do it without your support. Graduates, please join me in giving your parents a round of applause for everything they have done to get you here today. While in school, students are challenged to think critically, push past obstacles, and discover their potential. Students need guidance, encouragement, and support that often makes a lasting impact well beyond the classroom. Teachers play a crucial role in shaping students both academically and personally in some of the most formative years of their lives. Teachers are mentors and motivators who help lay the foundation for every graduate's success. Would everyone please join me in giving our teachers a well-deserved round of applause. Seniors, there's a question that you have been asked since kindergarten. It may have been playful at times, with no one expecting a serious answer. It's possible you drew a picture about it in elementary school or wrote a short essay about it in middle school. As freshmen, you are asked to begin putting more thought into it because we need to know how to prepare you for your future. The past 6 months, you may have felt like it's the only question in your life that matters. What do you want to be when you grow up? It's an important question and one that you are going to need to start figuring out. The good news for you is that many of the adults in the gym today may still be asking themselves that same question, so don't feel too rushed. There are aspects of growing up that I know you are all extremely excited for. I still remember my first night in the dorms at Fort Hays State. The energy, that's right, go Tigers. The energy, the excitement, so many new people to meet and hang out with, and most importantly, no one telling me what my curfew was going to be. It's an amazing feeling to be independent and responsible for yourself for the first time in your life. My hope is to share a few tips about growing up to help you navigate your soon-to-be-gained freedom. First, have fun. Life doesn't mean a whole lot if you're not enjoying it. There will be excitement and experiences in your life over the next couple of years that you can't replicate or relive later on. I would encourage you not to sit on the sidelines of your own life. Enjoy being young and figuring out how you want to live. What type of people are you going to hang out with after high school? What are you going to get involved in? What are your Saturday nights going to look like? It's difficult to explain the incredible feeling of getting to determine what your adult existence is going to be. But if you're not enjoying the process, you're doing it wrong. While I do hope you are all having fun the next few years, do not let the absence of restrictions in your life have an adverse impact on it. Universities will be happy to inform you that there is no discount the second time you enroll for statistics, or even the third time, so I'm told. While occasionally I would play rock, paper, scissors with you to see if your phone would come with me to the office or if you could keep it, you can't rock, paper, scissors your way out of detrimental life choices. Your parents and teachers may no longer be in control of where you go or how long you'll be there. but we have tried to instill in you values and morals that will keep you safe and out of trouble. Always remember who you are and who you represent. Don't let the excitement of your freedom become the downfall of your future. Now, of all the graduates sitting before me, I know that no two of you have exactly the same vision for your future. However, I am fairly confident that I can pick a goal that almost all of you share: to be rich. I have a relative on my wife's side of the family who was very successful in his business endeavors. It was no secret when you saw his house, his cars, his boat, that he had made it. He was in his 50s when I first met him, and it didn't take me long to start asking questions about the success he had had in his life. He told me he had finally hit his career goal, which was to be able to work only half days, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. He no longer had to work after dinner. One of my favorite quotes is, "The only easy day was yesterday." Life is tough. Success takes commitment and sacrifice. Seniors, be ready to work for what you want. No one is going to give it to you. There is another saying that you have likely heard since kindergarten or even earlier. You can do anything you set your mind to. Graduates, I would not say that to you in this moment if I didn't believe it. You have been an exceptional group of young adults in our building the last 4 years. I could go on about the programs you've started, the grants you've received, the state titles you've won, the shows you put on, and the 1 ratings you've earned. But I honestly think more about the people you've been. You're hardworking, you're fun-loving, you're respectful, and you've been great role models for our underclassmen. You have set an expectation of excellence in our building. The only person that can stop you from doing anything you want with your life is you. Don't sell yourself short, believe in yourself, and don't stop until you make your dreams a reality. Lastly, I want you to remember you are not alone. You have the support of your family, your friends, and your community. You will always have the support of the faculty and staff here at THS who have helped you along the way. You are now a part of the legacy of Tonganoxie High School. Leave here proud to be a chieftain. I know we are proud to call you graduates. Class of 2025, congratulations, and I can't wait to see what your future holds.
At this time, we will present the graduating class of 2025. Houston Charles Albert. Tyler Elizabeth Baldwin. Colson James Bannister. Jace Martin Bannister. Mackenzie May Bell. Eric Gerhard Beezer Jr. Josie Catherine Blake. Addison Bree Booker. Victoria Josephine Boone. Stella Louise Bradley. Taylor Abigail Faith Lynn Bundy. Ethan William Butler. Jason Ryan Byrne. Quincy Marie Caldwell. Noah David Carlton. Solomon Everett Carter. Elizabeth Jo Celine. Jacob Jonathan Celine. Lilia Amira Shelby. Mackenzie Deanne Colgrove. April Rain Crable. Emmett Eugene Crookham. Jaden Maureen Darrow. Caleb Henley Boyce Dobbs. Lexi Nicole Douglas. Kale J. Dye. Pearson Leo Eccles. Elena Ann Edholm. Samantha D. Edmonds. Brooke Renee Ice. Griffin Jewel Estes. Samuel James Farrow. Toby Hayes Firing. Isabel Annalie Ferguson. Zachary Michael Fisher. Josiah Lee Fontaine. Sawyer Patterson Freese. Braden Glenn Fugate. Alejandro Gordia Torres. Mark Allen Geiger. Ricardo Generani. Brockton Lee Gibbs. Jet Wesley Gilmore. Jersey Rain Glover. Jaden Nicole Goldnitz. Alexis Peter Bell Gonzalez. Lucy Jo Graveman. Jace Lee Gumble. Tanner Eugene Hand. Madison Daisy Harris. Hannah Ray Hartley. Anna Faith Heskett. David Matthew Hickey. Brooke Nicole Hurley. Bailey Ann Eigelhart. Alexis Marie Johnson. Carolyn Renee Johnson. Wesley Michael Johnson. Alexis Genevieve Jones. Jace Neil Kelly. Cole Matthew Kessler. Lindsay Marie King. Silas Philip Kirchhoff. Kaylee Joe Knipp. Talon Joseph Langford. Abby Lynn Lauderdale. Gracie Madison Labor Foster. Judah Malachi Lay. Heather Rain Leeper. Levi Maverick Lindholm. Cadence Ray Logan. Emily Abigail Lopez.
Elena Lee Lorfing. Landon Michael Lyman. Carson Eileen Maggart. Joseph Kagan Malik. Nathaniel Kelsey Maurer. Elizabeth West McCloy. Tucker James McGuire. Hurricane McPherson. Amaya Marie Mendoza. Harley Ann Marie Mirando. Jose Del Refugio Moreno Jr. Morris. Braxton Michael Murphy. Macy Catherine Murray. Matthew Michael Nemchik. Isabel Bradley Nickel. Aubrey Sue Padfield. Riley Christine Pankey. Grace Elizabeth Patterson. Dominic Elijah Perez. Hadley Grace Corona. Maxwell John Perry. Brosnan Adeline Phoenix. Daisy Marie Price. Fernando Misael Puebla Saldivar. Jacob Aaron Putoff. Anthony Brian Quisenberry. Lydia Isabel Raffles. Jesse Alexander Raznick. Aiden Ferris Redmond. Jacob Fisher Regier. Cassidy Ray Reiner. Gavin Scott Reichman. Harper Suzanne Robbins. Miles Asa Robbins. Anthony Paul Rowe. Antonio Luis Romero. Kendall Paige Romero. Maya Maricela Romero. Isaac Philip Schellert. Emma Jeanette Schmidt. Owen Parker Schmidt. Mason Michael Schooler. Caitlin Rose Schrader. Hannah Elizabeth Seymour. Kendall Georgine Smart. Abigail Brooke Smith. Chandler Lee Smith. Jacob Christopher Smith. Jackson Carter Smith. Kendall James Smith. Mackenzie Cage Smith. Tate James Smith. Genesis Marie Pacheco Soto. Jalen Jacoba Sparks. Gavin Lewis Spleakle. Abigail Elaine Starcher. Grace Marie Steen. Alex Chase Stevens. Olivia Dawn Stites. Kayla Jean Thornton. Gabrielle Marguerite Valerie Thrasher. Joshua Robert Turner. Gray Lee Vanderwide. Daniel Curtis Vermilia. Krista Liberty Wade. Vance Henry Wagner. Trenton Ray Warren. Peyton Elaine Waters. Ian Matthew Weiss. Josiah Charles Weatherford. Emery Tactol Weiser. Tabor Stephen Witt. Mason Joanne Wolstenhelm. Chrysalyn Joy de la Peña Wright.
To the Board of Education, I hereby declare that the class of 2025 has met all the required classes prescribed by USD 464 and the Kansas State Board of Education. Graduates, please rise at this time. Graduates, please move the tassel from the right side to the left. I now present to you the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations.